सलाम मेरे अजीज पंखों।
Jungkook helped Taehyung out of the car and then they headed towards the entrance of the venue. Taehyung was scared of falling. Jungkook placed a hand around his waist and supported him in walking. Everyone was awestruck when they saw the couple entering. Taehyung's family were also invited for the reception. Jungkook took Taehyung toward the sofa. The background was decorated beautifully. Some guests come toward them to greet. Lisa also come toward them. Lisa, what's this, Jungkook? He's looking so stunning, and you hide it all. Jungkook, this net is not even covering his face. No need to complain. Jungkook grumbled, and Sehun mimicked seeing his possessiveness. Lisa, should I take it off then? Jungkook, no, Jungkook said firmly and headed towards some of his business associates. He expected Lisa to keep Taehyung company. Kim's family noticed that how much Jungkook was caring for Taehyung. Sana was getting jealous and envious. She wanted to in Taehyung's place in most expensive things, showered with attention. After eating, Jungkook went to check on some guests. He left Lisa with Taehyung. But when Kim's family came there to talk to his son, Lisa went away. They sniffed seeing that man, but didn't say anything. Sana, hello, little stepbrother, Sana said, faking excitement. Sana, this dress is so gorgeous. It will have looked even better on a taller frame. Miss Kim. Thankfully, his face is covered. Otherwise, even this beautiful dress will not be able to do anything. Thank to God, at least my daughter is beautiful, Miss Kim said, touching Sana's face lovingly. Mr. Kim didn't say anything even after seeing everything. The man who had stopped a bit away made a fist in anger. It was no one else but Jungkook. He was returning to Taehyung when he heard these venomous talks. He waited for Taehyung to say something, but he stayed quiet. Mr. Kim, Taehyung, ask your husband to have a meeting with me. I am your father. At least you can do this much for me. Mr. Kim said. Jungkook closed his eyes. He knew that he would do anything if Taehyung asked for it. A meeting was nothing. How can I? Taehyung started, but Mr. Kim said in a harsh voice, Mr. Kim, stop being a burden like your mother and do what I ask. Taehyung visibly flinched. Tears had started filling his eyes. They noticed that he had become sensitive to their bitter words. If it would have been a month ago, he would have agreed, but not feel hurt. Jungkook had started to make his feel again. Taehyung didn't know whatever it was good or bad. Jungkook could not control anymore. His eyes had gone red. He came in front of them, and Kim's family was shocked to see the anger on his face. He looked at the tear which fell on his hand slipping through his beautiful cheeks, and then turned toward Mr. Kim. Jungkook, considering it our last meeting, I don't want you to even try contact my husband or me, he said in a still voice. Jungkook, you can take your leave, he continued. Sanas wanted to say something, but his cold eyes made her retract. Jungkook, my angel, Jungkook said and pulled him into his side. Taehyung was controlled his tears. He didn't want to make a scene. Jungkook signed Sehun to come toward him. Jungkook, hey buddy, many guests have already started leaving. Taeyong is not feeling well. I'm taking him home. You handle the party. What? It's your reception, not mine, Jungkook. I know, Jungkook said, rolling his eyes. He knew that Sehun would handle everything. He took Taeyong and then head home. Jungkook, we will talk after reaching home, Jungkook said, and Taeyong went quiet. After reaching home, Jungkook helped Taeyong till their room. Jungkook, change your clothes, Jungkook said, and went towards the changing room himself to get his clothes. When Taeyong came out of his night dress, Jungkook was already sitting with his back against headboard. They sat beside him but didn't say anything. He didn't know how to start explaining. Jungkook looked at Taeyong's body. He waited for a minute, then asked Jungkook, "Are they always like this?" He asked and they nodded, not want to hide anything. Jungkook closed his eyes, thinking about the abuse he had go through. The hurt on his face did something to Tae's heart. Jungkook opened his eyes and saw Taeyong sitting by his folding leg, looking at him. Tae, it's okay. It's had been them for a month or so only. I lived with my own mother till then. When she died, I had to come here and live with father. Stepmom didn't like me. She made sure to get me married so soon as she can. They said the last part with a bitter smile. They, not that I expected her to. It seems like God had not sent me for be love in this world. I always seems to be a burden or a trouble for other. The pain and the exception of what he said was clear in his voice, as if he had compromised with this bitter reality. Jungkook didn't like it one bit. He pulled Tae in his lap sideways and wrapped his arm around him. He kissed the top of Tae's head, then his temple. Jungkook, you are meant to be loved more than anyone. They move a little back and look in his eyes. Do you love me? They asked, accepting him deny. Jungkook looked at Tae for a moment, then said, if love is looking at you and feeling peace, then I do love you. Jungkook tracing his lower lip and then said, if love is wanted you smile all the time, feeling happy and seeing you happy, then I do love you. He touched his neck, his fingers tracing his pulse. If love is want to be close to you all the time, to look after you every need, to fulfill your every wish, then I do love you. Jungkook cupped his face. Taeyong felt his breath stop. He could see that truth in Jungkook's eyes. Every word he said, he believed in completely. Jungkook held the back of his head and brushed his lips on Tae. Their eyes were still locked. Jungkook's eyes went gazed. His lips Tae's lower lip teasingly, but bit it softly. He didn't want him pain. He wanted only give him pleasure. Shower Tae in his love. Taeyong breathed hitched on his touch. He started moving it up and down on his back lazily. Jungkook was loving his soft curves. He wanted to feel their bare skin. His hands were staying longer on hem of their shirt. With each circle, they could feel that he was losing control. His kiss was getting more intense, more passionate. They place his hand on his shoulder and press Jungkook, move back, breathing heavily. Taeyoung's cheeks were red, looking even more intensive to Jungkook. He was getting drunk on Tae. Taeyoung's presence intoxicating him. He kissed his cheek softly.